Backed by NFL and USWNT legends, inside the unique women's soccer club coming to Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings icon Chad Greenway and former U.S. women's national team star Lori Lindsey are behind it, as are hundreds of everyday soccer fans. Andrea Yoch was at the home of Chad Greenway, the former Minnesota Viking who spent 11 years in the NFL, and she had a project she wanted to tell him about. Greenway, a good friend and regular collaborator in her marketing work, heard it and immediately called his 4 soccer-playing daughters into the room. "Tell them," he said, excitably. Yoch obliged. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, she had been invited to a meeting by 2 local sports fans in Minnesota. They wanted to start a women's soccer team. But this was not a meeting of billionaires. This was a group of ordinary people who were soccer fans, so they needed to do it a different way. Minnesota Women's Soccer is the placeholder name for the first community-owned women's soccer team in the United States, and it will join the USLW League, the second tier, in 2022. And while they might not have kicked a ball yet, or hired a coach, or signed a single player, they've already got an army of supporters. Among those are star names, such as Greenway, plus his whole family, and former U.S. women's national team midfielder Lori Lindsey. But hundreds of soccer-crazy fans across the entire country are also in. After raising $50,000 by selling shares within their community, the club launched a WeFunder page, allowing anyone to own part of the club for a minimum of $100. At the time of writing, they've raised over $700,000 and could well sell all their shares before the page closes in December. "We believed that we could do well," Yoch says, speaking on the latest episode of All of US, the U.S. women's soccer show, by Goal. "We've been shocked by how well and how fast. Within the first few days, honestly, it was like watching the stock market for us. We were going in and refreshing the page every 5 minutes and the numbers just kept jumping and jumping, and it's continued to do that. What we realize now is that we're on to something. People are really excited. We were surprised, but pleasantly surprised, and really happy to find out we weren't crazy to believe that this could work." The community-owned model has been massively beneficial already, with the founders of the team each able to tap into the expertise they have from their day-to-day jobs to aid the launch. #Women's Football #United States #NWSL #Features and Opinions #Exclusive